Hello again, YTPC. Saturday, Easter weekend. No work. Well, yard work. That's what will be happening here in another hour. As usual, my little savvy with Ennerdale loaded in it. Looks like my lighter might not cooperate. Ugh. How's everybody doing today, this morning? So the weather, is supposed to be improving throughout the weekend into next week, so that's great. God. There. God. Tell you what, to find a good lighter would be without having to pay $100 for it. Even I'm heading back to Arlington tonight, so that's where I got this. I mean, generally it's not bad, but sometimes it just once it's cold, that's it. It ain't gonna any of these butane lighters. Zippo's the only thing I think when it's cold. Does everybody have big Easter plans? We have a good portion of my family coming tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Be the first Easter without my dad, so I'm not looking forward to that. Nor is the rest of the family. So as I continue to explore different blends, different types of blends, it's becoming very obvious that I should have took up this hobby many years ago because I'm finding so many that I enjoy, and I'm starting to realize that this is going to become a problem. Now I'm getting to the point where, and you know, maybe a lot of you guys been smoking for a while. Just kind of laugh at this because I'm sure you have much bigger cellar storage, than I, you know, just a larger selection than what I'll ever have. But a lot of these Virginia Flake ones that I'm getting, I really like, and I'm going to continue to buy them. I'm just shocked at how different a lot of them are. Uh, you'd think, it's got the same tobaccos blended in it, but it's becoming more and more obvious just how they cure it, how they prepare it, how they make it, blend it. It makes all the difference in the world. And mm, I tried some Capstan yesterday over at Allen's, and my God, that stuff's good. So now I'm going to be looking for some of that tonight. Not to mention the 50 different arrows that I like. I'm just gonna have to come to a decision which I want to go with, because I don't even want to have that large of a selection. I'd like to just have like maybe 10 to 15 different blends that those are my go-tos, and that's what I like. But it doesn't seem to be happening. I don't know if it will happen. I have not seen my fox. I haven't had a sighting of him or her, whichever it is, in 2 weeks. So maybe it doesn't have it done around here, which is kind of disappointing if it doesn't. We get, actually, for being in the middle of a large city, we actually get a lot of wildlife around here. Yeah, my wife spotted. We've had turkeys back here, geese, of course. Sometimes they get lost. Uh, that fox, all kinds of birds, all kinds of squirrels, chipmunks. But granted, you're going to see them in a city. But uh, yeah, turkeys kind of threw me when we saw those. Um, haven't seen deer, but I'm sure they're around though, because we have. I shouldn't say we're in the middle of the city. We're kind of on the west edge of the city, and there is golf courses that way. There's a lot of open land that way, agricultural land and that. So I'm pretty sure there are deer around. I just haven't seen any here yet. But all I know is the squirrels drive my dog crazy. Tries to go through the window a lot of times. You'll see him out here. He just goes nuts. I don't think he'd know what to do if he ever had a chance to get one, but it's funny. Ennerdale coffee. Found me a little tumbler that probably lasts me. How long would it take me to smoke a small bowl? I gotta stop buying them too. So I need to start thinking, planning this new job. Um, Going from working in factories, local factories, my whole life to now I'm going to be traveling everywhere else but here. It's going to take some transition. It's going to take probably a while to get in the routine of, if any, by the way, if anyone is, like I stated before, if you have had a job where you did traveling, you were in sales, something like that, comment below on things that I may need to acquire, because I'm sure there's a lot of things that I'm going to need that I have no clue to even think about. I mean, I got a backpack, I have a suitcase. Um, yeah, all my pipe stuff I'm covered. I have two packs that I store pipes and tobacco in, so I think I'm good there. That can go in my suitcase. Just I'm gonna be spending a lot of time in hotels because the way it was explained to me, the lead technician gets the rental car and we all share a car. So I'm not exactly going to have um, transportation, to where I can just go wherever, the way it seems anyway. Unless I rent my own car, and I'm not going to be doing that. So I need to be able to entertain myself at the hotel, which obviously I'll be good when it comes to this, but one guy mentioned a fire stick, and I don't know if I want to deal with all that yet, but it'll be a different. It'll be different. Weather's already pleasant today. It's only what, 8:20, and it's perfect out here right now. One thing I think will benefit me, well, I know will, with this position, is I won't have to. And this is bad. I really, this isn't. This shouldn't be the way I look at things, but I will not have to intermingle with other people that much. That's sad, but it's actually how I feel. As I stated before, the deterioration of society, at least in this country, is palpable. It's so obvious. about right wing, left wing, Democrat, Republican. It's just people just don't care about other people anymore, unless it's family. That's the bottom line. You know, friends, family, everybody has their little circle, and that's it. And, you know, any other time you're around people, it tends to turn into just shit. And I can honestly tell you, I'm old enough. It was not like that back in the 80s when I was younger, growing up. 70s, 80s. It started to turn in the 90s, and then after 2000, it was, you know, right when technology kind of took off, basically. And everybody had their little window. Their little brainwashing machine. As I talk to you, putting this out on YouTube. Technology has some merits, but it has a lot more negatives. Look what it's doing to our younger generation. Can't believe how many kids, literally 10-year-old kids, have their own phone. What the fuck? You're just, you know, people are just asking for what they're going to get. It is going to be a beautiful day. There's like no wind out here. Again, I have a few subscribers that are in the Chicago area. If you catch this video, I will be in Arlington Pipes and Cigar. Well, actually, Arlington Cigars tonight for the Chicago Pipe Club meeting. If you want to meet, smoke, chat, that's where I'll be tonight around 5 o'clock. I would welcome the opportunity to meet anybody in person. Well, not anybody. People who interact with me on here. I think I'll finish this pipe and then head out to the store with the wife to get what we need for today's project. I hope everyone has a wonderful Easter weekend. Until next time, keep them lit.